So the 1/7 scale of Inugami Korone from Hololive by spiritale. How is it? Well, I think it's safe to say that this is the certified the Korone figure, at least for now, unless they somehow decide to top this. This is definitely Korone's signature figure, and I think for any hardcore Koroneski fans, you definitely need to pick this up because it's great. Alright, starting all the way from the box first. The box is clear plastic, right? No ugly cardboard here. Not to hate on cardboard boxes. It's a very minimal, clean design. A couple of dog prints, bread, dog bones. You even got Yubi. Right on the side, you got Inugami Korone, her name, outlined in blue and red and stars and stuff. And then the other side, you have a little render of the character, which is what the figure is kind of based off of. And on the back, you got a picture of the figure. Right, and I love the branding here. It's like the yellow stripes and everything, Korone channel. Good look. Inside the box, you will get the base. It's got a little dog paw on it with Yubi, of course, which is her greeting, which is really funny because of the way Yubi originated.
ねえ、コロネも挨拶欲しいな。
作ってゆけ。
指一本くれやって言ってみんなが指って。大丈夫かよ。大丈夫かよ。
怖いよ。なんでだよ。
指一本くれや。指。
And you get a couple of bread. So you get a croissant, a loaf of bread, a chocolate cornet, and I think this is a melon bread with a bone attached to it. Which, by the way, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever you see a chocolate cornet, does anyone just think of Lucky Star? You know, the first episode when they're talking about which direction they should eat it in. I can't really look at a chocolate cornet and not think about Lucky Star anymore. They kind of just imprinted themselves onto that, like, bread for me. And you also get the figure, of course, which looks fantastic. So simply wise, very easy to put together. A little bit of a pain in the butt, at least for me when it came to putting the figure itself on the base. You gotta put a little bit of force in there, but you'll get it done. And then, of course, each of the bread have their own hole slots inside the base itself. You just plop them in, and you're done. Like I said at the beginning, this is like the quintessential Korone figure that you should have if you're a Korone fan. It's kind of like if you're a Shinobu fan from Monogatari, the Good Smile one is the one Shinobu figure I feel like every collector should have. That's like the quintessential Shinobu figure, which, by the way, it's actually on my desk right here. But this figure, I was super hyped up for it. It was actually my first spiritale figure. I've never really heard of spiritale before actually this figure came out, but they did a fantastic job on this Korone, right? The biggest thing for me for this figure when it came out was how close is it to the prototype, because from the prototype pictures they look fantastic, but when you get it in person there's always a little bit of difference in them, and honestly I don't really notice too much. It's pretty much spot on. The face is probably the biggest thing I was worried about, but they matched it to a T. Her expression is fantastic. They matched Korone and captured her whole like aesthetic perfectly. The sculpt is on point, the paint job is fantastic. There's no like blemishes or anything. Everything is very finely painted. Even the mouth, which I was worried a little bit that they were gonna mess up, looks good. Even her nails, there's no blemishes or anything. They perfectly painted her nails. I love the overall playful pose. It's a very simple figure, but it's got a lot of charm and heart put into it. Also, if you're a new Korone fan and you're wondering what's up with all the bread, it's part of Korone's lore. She works in a bakery, so that's why there's a whole bunch of bread on the base, which I think is very fitting. Very playful figure. Very adorable. I recommend picking it up. It's actually still in stock on AmiAmi for 20,000 yen, which is what I picked it up for. I really wish it would have been maybe just 2,000 yen cheaper, like 18,000. Heck, if it was 15,000, that'd be like a killer steal, but it is what it is. My second Hololive figure, my first one was Fubiki right here, which is by Luminous Box. Also a really fantastic figure. I think I picked, this one was actually only around 12,000 yen, so it was significantly cheaper than Korone, but obviously there's a lot more thought put into like the base and everything for Korone rather than Fubiki's, but Fubiki is still good. If you haven't checked out the video, I'll leave it down below in the description, which, by the way, the base on Fubiki's apparently had a typing error, which I didn't notice because I don't really read Japanese and the only English text on the base is Shirakami Fubiki channel, which, unless I'm reading it wrong, because maybe I'm illiterate, I have no idea. It looks perfectly fine, but apparently there is typing error, so AmiAmi actually sent out replacement base free of charge. I was worried I was going to have to pay customs for this, but I didn't. Thank God. So we're going to open this right now so I can see exactly what the heck went wrong. AmiAmi went a little bit crazy with the art style this time. This is probably one of the more distinctive art styles that they've used before. Mostly all the time, it's usually very similar, but that's like completely nothing like they've ever done before. Here's the base. Oh, I see the defect. I didn't actually notice it, but the eye in Fubuki is cut off and it's over by the channel. I see. Okay. So I'm pretty sure if you ordered this figure from Amiyami, you're definitely going to be getting this in the mail as well. So look out for that, unless you already have it, because I am pretty late with this video. But at the end of the day, if you want this Korone figure, highly recommend picking it up. It's still available in Amiyami, so go ahead and go buy it. Unless after this video gets sold out, in which case, try to find it secondhand. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Huge thanks to Seswat, Beast, Rauku, Hentia, Fritz, Wonderful Kitsune, ZZZ, Rev, Pandora, and OP Magician.